Assalamu alaikum, dear ninth class students. I hope you all are doing well. Today, we are going to start a new chapter, and the name of the chapter is Nazism and the Rise of Adolf Hitler. This chapter is divided into two parts. The part first of this chapter is Nazism, and the part second is the rise of Adolf Hitler. Today, in this video lecture, I will explain Nazism. What does Nazism mean, and what were the ideologies of Nazism? Nazism stands for National Socialist German Workers' Party. Nazism took the socialist idea of the community and applied it on a nationalist scale. The Nazi Party wanted to unify Germany under a collective purpose. The leader of the Nazi Party was Adolf Hitler, and he established the ideology of Nazism. Right? Nazi ideology can be divided into four parts, or I can say that Nazism was based on four main parts. It is expansion, the first part. It is racial purity, part second. It is power, the third part. And it is militarism, the fourth part of Nazism. Each one explains a specific part to the philosophy of Nazism. Let us discuss part first of the Nazism, that is expansion. Dear students, the founder of Nazism, that is Adolf Hitler, sought to create a national socialist policy that put Germany first. This ideological perspective enabled Hitler and Nazis as well to pursue a policy that is the policy of living space. It justified Germany taking over territory in the name of the motherland. The Nazis believed that Germany needed to expand into more European nations. Hitler himself believed expansion was essential when he said, "We are overpopulated and we cannot feed ourselves from our own resources." This desire to increase German living space was at the center of Nazism, and it was the reason that Germany invaded nations like Austria and sought to expand into Russia to the east. That is the first part, and the second part of this Nazism is it is racial purity. Dear students, the Nazis' ideology was also rooted in extreme racism. Hitler, as well as Nazis, argued that the German strength existed in its Aryan race, which they saw as the perfect race and superior to all others. The Nazis established a racial ideology that viewed racial impurity as threatening to this German perfection. For the Nazis, Jewish people were of racial imperfection, and the people of this faith were categorized as having alien blood. Nazism was based on the idea that the Aryan race had a responsibility to expand its perfection and should not be threatened by the impurity of Jewish people. The Nazis used racial purity as ideological basis for policies and practices. Now it is power and militarism. Power and control were critical elements within Nazi ideology. And Nazism was predicated on total obedience. For example, while Jewish people were intended targets of Nazism, the same denigration extended to many others, including people who were homosexual and those who were physically and mentally disabled. The Nazis did not have opponents as much they have enemies who had to be eliminated. Nazism functioned because of a strict demarcation between those who were inside and those who were outside. The Nazis sought to have total control even amongst their pure citizens. These were the four ideologies of Nazism. And we will discuss more about Nazism and the rise of the Adolf Hitler in the coming lectures. Hope you will stay connected with me. Thank you. Have a nice day. God bless you all.